here? Wasn't that door meant to take us to the next room?
More importantly, where's Tartaglia and Shiki?
Uh-oh. Where's Shiki Tasho and Red? Oh, are they still in the domain? Oh, no. We can't get back in. It's stopping outsiders from entering.
The domain is stopping us?
What's that rumbling? Can you feel it? Maybe some kind of mechanism is activated inside.
Oh, this ain't good. We can't make any hasty decisions. Traveler, Paimon, let's just wait it out for a minute.
Hey.
Hey, you're back. How went the monster hunting? Did they all turn into paper?
Huh? Kujisara? You're back so soon.
Good thing Tartaglia's not here, or things might get out of hand real fast.
Not soon enough. We spent a long time chasing those monsters down. They were cunning and surprisingly good at evading us. How are things looking here?
Actually...
No other monsters have emerged since we defeated the ones at the entrance. However, strange noises keep coming from inside the domain. Something big must be happening, but we reckon it might be too dangerous to enter. We're waiting for the noises to stop before going in to investigate.
That's a weak excuse.
I can sense a power is resisting us. We've already expended a lot of strength intercepting those monsters. Investigating the truth of this domain would be difficult. We need to be fully prepared.
Ma'am, it's not looking good for the wounded soldiers, but we came across a few scattered monsters on the way back. If I may be so bold, we need you to bring up the rear and escort the wounded back to the city.
What did it mean by... Oop, lost an ear. Bud. What did it mean by carry and support teams when I only ever used one team to fight? Do you use your support team if you kill your carry team? Go and help those more in
I
need.
suppose it can't be helped. I'll send the wounded back to
that's very
Inazuma City and dispatch
picturesque.
an elite force here. You've already been a great help. Please, return to the city with us.
Well, that's mighty kind, Madam Cujo, but we're not out of strength yet. In fact, we've plenty to go around. We can keep taking care of things here. You do what you gotta do. We'll keep a close eye on the entrance for you.
I'm very grateful.
Oh, if we're gonna help someone, we're gonna help them all the way through to the end.
Yeah, we can get a fire going and eat some grilled fish while you're away.
Why does everything come back to grilled fish for you?
I just got a wave of new inspiration. I'm gonna write a song about this daredevil trip to Inazuma.
We at the Tenryou Commission will forever remember your contributions to our cause. I'll be sure to reward each and every one of you properly once this is all over. For now, I leave this domain in your hands. Please keep a careful watch. Watanabe will be stationed in the area. Be sure to alert him if anything unexpected happens.
Kujisara leaves while Watanabe heads to the station to continue awaiting orders.
Shinyan, did you leave out the part about us entering the domain on purpose? Don't think Paimon didn't notice.
You got me. Well, I bet you were fixing to do the same, huh?
You completely skipped a line there.
There's still a lot we don't know about the domain. If we get the authorities involved, we might end up with more problems than we started with. Now, let me be clear. I ain't biased in favor of Shiki Taisho. It's just, those memories are really important to him. Before we find out the truth about his origin, we shouldn't go making assumptions.
There's certainly room for misunderstanding.
Yeah, and it's a terrible feeling to be misunderstood. I would know. Sometimes people are too ready to judge a book by its cover and don't have the patience to read the pages. Sometimes a glance is all it takes. And once someone's misunderstood, they got a hell of a job trying to change people's minds. Rock and roll is great music, but it's also easily misunderstood. I made a friend of Shiki Taisho as soon as he heard the language I was speaking. I need to find my own way of helping him.
Kujisara has given us some added time pressure.
That's right. We're gonna have to prove Shiki Taisho's innocence before she returns. I need to ask a favor. Can you guys keep the Tenryou Commission's campaign against the domain a secret from Shiki Taisho?
You're really considerate, Shinyan. You really care about Shiki Taisho's memory loss.
Could I call myself a friend if I didn't?
How do you call yourself a friend of for somebody you just met like 2 seconds ago? It would take a lot longer than that for me to call somebody friend. Shinyan can take care of the trust-building exercises. I'll take care of the decision-making.
Well, there's that noise again. Let me take a look.
Can we both take a look or are you going to get sucked in by yourself? Paimon, come here a second. To be on the safe side, you discuss some future moves with Paimon. Wait, what? Paimon?
So you really think we should tell him?
Paimon doesn't even participate in combat.
Then again, if he turns on us when we lay it all out there, Paimon will have your back. There's no way we're losing to a tiny paper cutout. Not on Paimon's watch.
I don't understand why we're having this conversation.
Traveler, come quick!
I really don't know why we're having this conversation.
I failed again.
How so?
Shiki Tasho, are you okay?
I'm fine. I had to use up some of my power just now to counter the resistance from within the domain. The door just now must have actually been a disguised mechanism. As soon as anyone touches it, all the rooms inside the Onmyo chamber are rearranged. It seems that no one can enter during the transition. It's all my fault. If only I could exert real control over the domain, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Woe is me.
There's no need to go blaming yourself. By the way, where's Child? He's not still inside, is he?
Well, do you see him? Where else is he gonna be, Paimon?
I couldn't say, but that man possesses an incredible aura.
No, more incredible than mine.
He's unlike any ordinary person. He enjoys fighting and knows no fear of it. Maybe someone like that really can succeed in conquering this domain.
He's a troublemaker, but he could be in serious danger right now.
Yeah, he's fine.
Let's not let him perish in there. He's the strongest on the team.
Wow, that's offensive.
He was hardly breaking a sweat in there. I think we should have faith in his abilities. As much as I hate sitting around, if even Shiki Tasho can't get back in, there's not much we can do right now. Well, while we're waiting, I'm gonna think about my song. Shiki Tasho, you wanna listen to some new music?
I'd love to. But my mind is restless.
But you're just a piece of paper. Are you really more restless than we are?
Well, yes, Paimon, of course he is. The domain is his responsibility. It's not yours.
Trust me when I say that I'm well aware of the risks you're taking to help me. The experiences, battles, and injuries you've gone through in the domain are all my responsibility.
Oh, I hate people like him. Oh, it's all my fault. It's my responsibility. I should have done this. If only I'd done this, you wouldn't have gotten hurt. Oh, just pull yourself into a pool of misery and leave the rest of us alone. And again, we're not helping you just because we're nice human beings. We're helping you because it serves our own purpose.
Us Leeway folk are all about maintaining a tranquil mind. Things will only get worse if you let frustration take a hold of you. But there are some things in life that resist the more you try to repress them, that make for freedom the more you try to tie them down. That's the kind of tenacity that gets me fired up.
And this is great and all, but this conversation is getting me nowhere but boredom. Can we please go back inside the domain? This conversation isn't progressing anything. It's not progressing plot, it's not progressing character, and it's just not entertaining in and of itself. So we need to hurry up and get in there and move it along, otherwise it's just slowing us down.
You're talking about things like rock and roll, right?
Right on! It's powerful yet flexible, with a stubbornness that never surrenders to the challenges ahead. That's the existence I strive for.
I see. Then let us wait for the opportune moment together, Miss Xinyan.
Now that's more like it. Well, Traveler, if you got other matters to attend to, let's split up for the meantime.
I do, but I'm gonna get this done while I'm here.
We can rendezvous somewhere close by when the domain is open again.
What do you mean when the domain is open again? You saying I can't just go straight in and do the next thing? Oh, that's all you meant. I thought it was something more serious. Oh, what a boring reward. Huh. Oh, I can't even do level 3? Oh, there. What's the point of completing this? There's no reward. There's literally no point in finishing. Okay. Don't really know what this is about. I'm gonna keep ignoring it. Event blazing unison. What is this? Complete the following criteria to. Oh. You mean invite? You mean to get her on your party? I don't want her in my party. Event shop. Not yet available. I would sure like those primer gems. Opens in 2 days. Should I spend all my points now? Well, we're going to get that. Not that I've ever used one of these Crown of Insights, like, ever. Okay, so, wait until, hold on. Pushing on. Yeah, I clicked on it. How many times do I need to click on it before you activate? Cool, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. it is. Wait, when you say the next day, can it just be in 8 hours, or do I have to wait a whole 24 hours? This is fine, right? Right. Yeah. Okay, I'm so sorry. Happy game. I did what you asked. Pushing on, part 2. There's something tells me this is going to be very time consuming.
It's been a while now.
Meet
Do
up
you
with
think the
Shinyan.
Mystic Onmyo chamber has finished rearranging yet?
I bloody hope so. It's been an entire day.
Let's go meet up with Shinyan.
I mean, Tatakler has been in there for like over 24 hours, the poor guy. He's pretty dead. Dead in a little corridor, and we'll never find him again. Okay, he's totally not, but whatever. The point still stands. It's been a very, very long time to have been standing here doing nothing.
Traveler, Paimon! Kujo Sara's arrived. She's right over there.
I don't see her.
What's with all the rushing back and forth? Guess she doesn't trust us after all. She sure does seem on high alert.
She's just trying to take responsibility.
The situation's getting complicated. Let's have a word with her first.
Where are you, Sarah? Back over where we started? Yes. Oh, up there. I was like, I don't see her down here. I mean, we're right here. We may as well.
Thank you again for your help this entire time. I've brought reinforcements. It would seem that the most critical moments are behind us. So from here on out, if we can hold this path, we should be able to repel the monsters. If any do escape, we can corner them in the Araumi region. The loud noises we heard earlier were probably the result of large numbers of mechanisms. We're ready and waiting for an opportunity to storm the domain.
Why don't you station troops closer to the domain?
In our last operation, our samurai didn't think to maintain a certain distance. When the monsters suddenly attacked, they had no choice but to beat a hasty retreat. Once is an oversight, twice would be a grave error. I won't allow such things to happen again.
I'm fully on board with that.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
God, that took a long time, Paimon. Good, that means we have an opportunity.
I will return to the Kujo encampment and plan our defenses for the other regions. It took some time, but the Tenryo Commission has assumed full control of this area. With all my heart, I thank the three of you for your assistance. Your promised rewards are not forgotten.
I mean, at the end of the day, what has Paimon and Shinyan done? None of them have been fighting the battles ahead. None of them have been contributing in any way, shape, or form, except for our own dialogue. They've been very unproductive.
Miss Chinyan, please take this letter. Enclosed is a travel permit that I processed personally for you.
So she doesn't even have to finish doing this thing. She can just go and do her own thing now that she's got her permit.
I applied for the
She won't,
longest
but she
duration
can.
available. I hope you can use it this time to really get to know Inazuma. I've also arranged your accommodation. Simply follow the instructions in the letter when you're back in the city.
Wow, that was going above and beyond. That was highly unnecessary.
Oh, wow. Free boarding and unlimited travels across Inazuma. I don't know what to say.
It's the least I can do.
Thank you, ma'am. I know you're real busy, but if you do get a day off and I'm still here in Inazuma, please come and see one of my street performances.
I must tell you that I never did develop much of a taste for songs and music. But given everything you've done for the Tenryou Commission, I will certainly attend your performance if the opportunity arises.
Don't worry, Sarah. Even if you had developed a taste for song and music, it would not be anything that you're used to. Your Inazuman music is very different to the rock and roll that Shinyan performs. Kujo-Sara leaves.
Well, that's Shinyan's biggest worry taken care of.
Not quite. My biggest worry is still Shiki Taisho. What comes next has nothing to do with me. As a friend, I must go back and help.
Again, we're friends. You've barely met the guy.
Not to mention Red. Traveler, we gotta go back and save him, right?
And he's dead. He'll probably be fine, but we can't just leave him like this.
Then let's go. We'll need to meet up with Shiki Taisho in secret first.
It's not hard. He's a tiny little paper figure. Back and getting stuck on rocks.
Shinyan, Traveler, Paimon. A general just passed through here. She was leading a team to investigate the area.
Her name is Kujo-Sara. She's from the Tenryou Commission.
Kujo-Sara. Why haven't I heard of her?
Because you live in your domain?
I think I remember hearing the name of the Supreme Commander of the Tenryou Commission once. It was a man called Kujo... something. What was it again?
Yeah, about him.
I can't remember his name. But I do remember that Harunosuke played chess with him.
Harunosuke sounds like someone important.
Let's save the chit-chat for later. We need to sneak back into the Onmyo chamber before anyone sees us.
Oh, right. We still gotta find Child. Let's go.
She says it like an afterthought.
All right. Everyone, follow me.
I'd laugh if we tried to go in and follow him and it wouldn't let us in. Be quite amusing. The brutal divergence. Oh, I'm going to assume 1800 is the max. Best trial score. How do you get better than level 2? It's as far as it let me go. And I still don't know what you mean by support team. So, not knowing that, I'm just going to shove everybody in. I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh. Yoink. Summons a Strix Wind Spirit that will continuously pull surrounding opponents. You can see it attack surrounding opponents, dealing 1 instance every 2 seconds. Sounds cool. That sounds cool. Don't know what we're doing with them, but sounds great. I don't know what I'm doing. I've done it once and I still don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, here you are.
And he would just happen to be standing near the entrance.
So, is this everyone? You guys had me waiting for quite some time.
Yeah, over 24 hours. Like, where did you urinate? Where did you eat? Where did you sleep? Are you dehydrated?
Let me tell you, you missed out on some incredible action. Quite the pity.
Well, it certainly wasn't by choice.
Look at this guy. Not a scratch on him.
You expected otherwise?
Were you guys worried about me?
No.
You must have a lot of faith in my abilities.
Yes.
As a comrade and old rival, you should know that unexpected combat situations are my bread and butter. Anyway, when the domain was rearranging itself, the rooms were moving up and down. The monsters were scattered all over the place. I had so much fun fighting them these last few days.
Bruh, it's only been 1 day. One.
I even came across a few replicas. They should contain more power and memories.
Well, that's nice that he was gathering them for Shiki.
Better late than never. Hurry up and fuse with them, Shiki Taisho.
Come on, buddy. Hurry up. No. Denied.
The residual power in these replicas is limited. I can only regain a fraction of my memories.
Not enough. Then I guess it's on with the plan. We need to venture deeper into the domain.
Wait! The domain already rearranged itself! The route we discovered is useless now!
Don't worry too much. There's a pattern to the rearrangement. I should be able to find the way.
If you say so.
If I'm not mistaken, we should head in that direction.
Wait a second. Paimon has a question. Shiki Taisho, didn't you just say that the power left in the replicas wasn't enough? You still don't have all your memories!
Yeah, that's what he said.
So how would you know if you were heading in the right direction?
You don't need all your memories to remember one thing.
Last time when we followed you through that door, we were sent out of the domain, which means not all the doors in this place are real. What if you still can't tell the difference? We might end up somewhere super dangerous.
Doesn't matter. What other choice do you have? You're still gonna be picking a door at random regardless.
I can completely understand your reservations. Unfortunately, I'm still unable to give you a compelling answer.
I think my answer is compelling. You've got to go through a door anyway. You may as well follow his instinct.
Would you believe it if I said that it's an intuition I have as the overseer here?
Considering I just called it an instinct, yes.
Not really.
No one cares about your opinion, Paimon.
I can see why you're worried, Paimon, but our only option is to trust Shiki Taisho as our guide. Otherwise, all we can do is stand here and wait.
No, we would just be picking a door at random.
Besides, we'll be even more lost if the domain rearranges itself again.
You seem to be more anxious this time around.
I know, right?
Let me guess. Trouble on the outside? As far as I understand it, Inazuma's situation is still far from stable. A domain like this would likely fall under the Tenryo Commission's jurisdiction, but they're spread too thinly at present. There's a lot that still falls outside of their control, which means that you guys are here as support, and it's very likely that the Tenryo Commission made the request. So, you're receiving their orders.
He's a very bright man.
In that case, knowing their style, they're probably planning a lethal assault on the domain to crush everything in their path. If we don't find Shiki Taisho's memories before that happens, then it's possible we never will. Hence the increased anxiety, right?
As expected, you are here to investigate Inazuma.
Is this all part of your scheme?
It's true, there are indeed matters that I'm investigating, but it's not what you might think. We can talk about that later. Let's make sure we deal with our own problems first. Now then, Traveler, you and I are hardly strangers, and I see no reason for me to lie to you. After arriving in Inazuma, I discovered monster tracks in the surrounding areas, and so I followed them into the domain.
So that just sounds weird to me. You came to Inazuma for a reason, yet you looked at the ground and went, ooh, monster tracks, and just wandered off like you had ADHD? Like, what? It's so irrelevant.
It would appear that this place is some sort of combat
That's a
training
terrible,
ground.
terrible reasoning.
There's nothing but fighting and slaughter to be had here. Needless to say, this may come as an unpleasant surprise to Miss Xinyan and good and evil, right and wrong, duty and destiny. Are these things really so important? Are they really more appealing than the euphoria of battle and close combat?
You got fighting in your veins, that's for sure. Well, brother,
Nothing in particular, but I am telling you that we should venture forward. If you're not up to the
Yeah.
task, I will happily take your place in crushing all that come before us. Then the burden of the slaughter will be mine and mine alone. Because fighting is what I'm best at.
That's great. Can we move on?
Don't look at Paimon! We're going, okay? We're going!
That was unnecessary. Special Aegis replacements can be found on trials and activated that will make the charge up while taunting nearby enemies to attack them. Once they're fully charged, Aegis emplacements will unleash a shockwave that will deal damage to opponents in a set AoE. When they're destroyed, they explode violently. Oh, that's unfortunate. So you're telling me I'm going to get mega damaged? Far out, this place is big. Oh no, not you lot. No, 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 no. I hate. Why am I so zoomed in? Holy shit. No point using Xingqiu then, is there? Come here, you bloody suckers.
Back off!
Need some heals up in here. Ow. I'm getting beaten up by a freaking squirrel. Guess I'm trapped in a corner. I can't see what's happening.
Back off!
Okay, I can finally see what's going on here. Holy shit. Come here, you.
Power that ended high shot! Go and splash! Take flight! Barbados, guide us!
Oh, it died? Great. Okay, bonus damage. Great. Oh, I feel like my eyes are straining looking at the screen. Ow. So, what interesting shields you have there. My
sword!
prior friends.
Witness the power of Gua. Back off! Take flight! Sakura swirl! My opponent! I swear by my sword!
I kind of hit absolutely nobody, but that is okay. You!
Rain cutter! Whirling snow! My opponent! Back off! To ashes!
So that means I can tell what rooms I need to go into. I don't really need to go into any of them, but I guess treasure over that, I suppose. I don't really care. I kind of just want to get in and out as quickly as possible. Stay away from that thing. Oh, that's right. It did say they were going to be attracted to it, didn't they?
Embrace the ice! Back off! Go as one! Wind, hear me!
Well, it didn't take enough damage to explode. Great. Melt? Nope. Nope. I don't think it really matters. North? Or yes, north. How long are you going to be doing that for? Never mind. That was quick. Now, did I get the treasure? We got the treasure. Great. Oh! You were very damaged. I'm sorry I didn't notice earlier. My apologies.
Pay your dues.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me... Whirling snow, Kamisato out. Summit! Eyes on me! Go as well! Barbados, guide us. Take flight!
I don't think this was the guy I was attacking before, but we'll take it. There he is. That's where he went. Holy shit, did you see the damage she just took? Oh boy.
Whirling snow, my apologies. Sakura swirl! Wind, hear me.
Just want to heal.
Back off!
Oh, really? You can't? There we go. Didn't realize it counted. Pyro. This way?